EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Straight ahead, he's got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go here in London. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. This pass complete to Tompkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Hall. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, New York. That is first touchdown this year. Levis good on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run here with Paul. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, they never compete. The flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, can never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. He'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. First down now, ball is the 39-yard line.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, son. Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown, Broncos.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's on the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Fake the handoff. Now Fields. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. Touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds a man, Adam Trutman has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on. To see a potential run, you get in position to stop it behind the line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 13. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
They're on him again. He goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Juke the defender. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returnable from the 1. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Counter play. It's Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Play action, Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Fields on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And it's a nickel look for the Jets. Third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. Then he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. He did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there. You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, you know, this is a head football coach, not a head football manager. But he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Anderson's going to get it on third down. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more block. That's going to make it fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive it home. He breaks the tackle, and that's good for a gain of 5. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later for that next third down coming.
Has him on the quick hitter. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jets at a deficit. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. 3-9-2, good play. Yep. Easy. Angel. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Right.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun hands off for Allen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's got it! He has the New York touchdown! The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz will kick off for the Broncos.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green Knights. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Bruce Sanders that time on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, Scott. Right. 11. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Looking underneath here for Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
That's a gain of 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. We good. Hey, 3-9, 3-9. Right.
They go right back to Hall. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start, ball, start. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. Space to the left. And he's gonna take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Nevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. Ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Courtland Sutton. Well, he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Henderson on 1st and 10. He'll cobble together a yard there. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nix now to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go, son.
Fields looking to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Coming right is Hall. Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
They give on second to Hall. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Extend. 319. Gets that.
Fields throwing here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the game stays at 11.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball. But he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nix to throw again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
319.
Fields now on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets push the lead up to 12. Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position, because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the red zone. They came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Once more, it's Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Broncos down by 12. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sean.
He'll start this one out with Hall. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 58, here's that. EQ! Back with the ball! Back with the ball!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself. Just a couple yards short.
And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Ball taken in at the 36. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First down 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 71. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London.